This Wednesday is National Denim Day. It raises awareness for domestic violence and more specifically sexual assault. Someplace Safe in Trumbull County is observing the day with a noon event right near Warren Courthouse Square. Webb is joining us here now to share more about what will happen at this event. And Lauren, thank you so much for being here on 21 News at 5 to share more.
Thank you for having me, and thank you for assisting me in making this awareness happen.
Yeah, what is the significance with the National Denim Wear Day and how did it start?
So it is the longest national running observance of sexual assault awareness. It started actually in Italy. There was a victim through the courts was found to have provided consent in her rape and sexual assault because she was wearing denim, and the judge at that time found that she had to have provided consent because the jeans were too tight for her to not have helped in removal.
Oh my, and you know, that's not acceptable, obviously. No. But you know, women today, they're always faced with some type of obstacle in a lot of cases. And so is that how this sparked a national movement? So
it was, again, talking about that consent, making that awareness happen. 2 out of 3 sexual assaults are underreported and not reported. So it is a crime that needs more attention, more understanding, more awareness. People need to know that they have somewhere to go and someone will listen to them.
Absolutely. And tell us what will happen on the day. Tell us a little bit about the details about the event.
So this is our second year holding this. We are part of the Trumbull County SAVE Coalition, which is Survivor Advocacy Awareness and Victim Empowerment. We are members with the Family Children First Council and several other community organizations and individuals. We will come together this year at the Women's Garden downtown Warren. We will give an opportunity for individuals to share their story, to talk about what it means in our community, the needs that we have, and where they can go to find that help.
Yeah, and a lot of times they have to go the legal route. Talk about how difficult this litigation process is for a victim of domestic violence, sexual assault, and abuse. It is not an easy road for them to even get started, but tell us what they face.
So we do provide advocacy in Trumbull County for domestic violence as well as sexual assault. We do have legal advocates that can go to the courts and through the system with them if they're willing to come forward. But even in those cases, they often don't have the outcome that they're looking for. There's a lot of re-victimization, a lot of misunderstanding about consent still, and just the process overall is a really challenging process to get through, let alone to receive the outcome you're looking for.
Yeah, and I've covered cases in Trumbull County Common Pleas Court regarding some of this, often involving minors too. How difficult does that make the situation, and do you have resources for them if, you know, they confide in someone, let them know they need help too?
So that is something we're having to get the word out about. We can't service personally unless the adult individual with them brings them to our services, but we need people in the community to be there for when those children find them as that voice that's trusting, and so they can advocate and get them to the right services.
Okay, I really appreciate you joining us. It's hard to make that first step to get the help that you need. Real quick, where can people reach out to you, and then we'll tell them more about the details of this event again.
So on Facebook or Instagram, and then we have our 24/7 hotline and safe chat. You can look up Someplace Safe or the Trumbull County SAVE Coalition. There's lots of resources and information there.
Wonderful. And again, this is the National Denim Day. It'll be observed in the Women's Park in Warren in the garden area near the Courthouse Square at noon until 1 o'clock. Lauren, thank you so much for being here right here on 21 News at 5 to raise awareness, because there are so many reasons that victims need to reach out to you and they need to know where to go.
Absolutely. That's what we can do.